thought that was a kink.
It is, but if I abuse it, then it's not going to be as fun anymore.
Another voiceover, back with the big fucker. This is just some grappling. Me and Luca get, I think, 2 rounds in, and then I get 2 rounds with our other buddy Connor, who is new to it, but is a strong boy, and he wants to learn some jiu-jitsu. I'm not the person to teach it because I don't actually know really much jiu-jitsu at all. About 3 months of training at an actual jiu-jitsu place, but then I couldn't afford it anymore, so I just do what I can and brute force from there and try to stay slippery. But maybe that's fun to watch anyway. Watch this dynamic move right here. Oh yeah.
So if it hurts super bad and you feel like something's gonna pop, then you tap.
Try to tap a little before that.
Yeah.
This middle knuckle?
Yeah.
I do the same thing on this one.
And I was like,
That makes all 3 of us.
it's
Yeah,
broken.
he did his better.
Yeah.
Dude, when we're on top, it's going to be really easy for him to control me if I let him, so I try to like keep his hands off of me because I don't want him.
So today I'm testing out a new microphone. Last one was terrible. Last one was not like the desktop type of mic. But just getting a quick recording in before I go squat my brains out.
I'll put my hand here, I'll try to push off and at the same time get control at him, and he's going to do the same thing pretty much.
So right here we're kind of explaining to Connor the concept of not letting your opponent control your wrists and your neck when you're up on top. Kind of basic stuff. I don't have actual technique to use in this area. I just kind of go based off of intuition. That's why a lot of times you see me doing things where it's like, what is he thinking? Why is he not taking advantage of that opportunity? It's probably because you know more than me, and I'm just in there just trying with what I got.
He's got one arm on that side, one on this side, you know.
So right here you can see my thumb is not on the same side as my finger. I'm doing a bad gable grip right there. Don't take that example. I guess I wasn't thinking because I have my thumbs wrapped around my hands like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I guess my words didn't help to explain, but just look up how to do a proper gable grip. So we're kind of rolling right now while at the same time talking to Connor and trying to explain what we're doing. But right now I'm kind of trying to sit back and grab one of his arms or get him to come forward with his neck out so I can grab that. Not quite strong enough to influence him to that extent. Can't pull him my way when I want to always. Sorry about the bad camera angles, by the way. I didn't realize that we were out of shot.
So right here is called guard. I got him wrapped up. Helps me to
Okay, so they're on top of you. You want to wrap your legs around them to control them?
Right. Even though I'm on bottom, helps me stay safe. And what I want to do when I'm in guard is get my hands right here in the middle. This is where he can't fuck with them unless he pries them away.
Because you got to get an individual limb to choke them out. Or
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing. So from here, I can try to do some submissions from this position. He can try to get me out. He's thinking about what I want to do right now. So
I was still trying to go for an arm bar right there. Grab an arm and swing my legs over. I've gotten one triangle on Luca before, but it was a tough one. It wasn't even fully seated, so it's hard for me to get him locked up properly on him. I think he's just got a big torso or something. I don't know. Maybe I was just positioned poorly, but there you can see my sweep working as per. Now that I decided that the fake is the way to go. Trying to chase him down, get into a dominant position there. Didn't work out. Tried to slide under, either grab a leg or an arm. Trying to think about what I can do here. I slide around to the side and start attacking his far arm. You can't see, but, you know, take my word for it, I guess. Doesn't work out for me. He ended up throwing me off. Trying to get a guillotine, he rolls over, and I just let him hang out in that position because, I don't know, I was being a dickhead, I guess. I was like, well, let's see how bad he really wants to refrain from tapping. So I just hung on to it and let him try to continue spinning himself out of it, and he kind of grabbed around my neck too, but I gave up on what I was doing because it just wasn't going anywhere. Tried to go for an arm. Looks like I maybe kicked him in the face there. Don't know if I actually made contact. Couldn't quite tell. He's trying to control a leg there. He was for a second. I'm explaining to Connor that I see that he's trying to grab one of my feet, and I recognize the danger, and I try to get my feet out of his control. Going for an arm bar doesn't work out at all. He squishes me flat against the mat, and I start focusing on breathing. We share multiple kisses and intimate embraces. Swap sweat and swap spit. And then continue the manhandling. Yeah, so now I'm trying to crank on his neck again. Not very effective. Wasn't a great position to be choking from. Try to pull him forward so I can grab his neck again. Doesn't come far enough forward. It was not a great position for me to do that for him. Once again, I didn't have a lot of leverage there. He almost triangles me like upside down, basically putting my nose in his butthole, but I was too slippery from all of the prior manhandling, so all of our bodily fluids kind of prevented that. Catch the Kimura. Or is that an Americana? Sorry, I don't know. I always get those mixed up.
Just the right place to work. You mean high five?
Lifts or like keep his head.
Deadlift. And one of the hardest things to learn is not gripping harder than you have to. Because a lot of new guys.
It's like a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, well, I only need just enough to hold on to them.
Right.
If I death grip them the whole time, and the burners are on the whole time, I'm gonna run out a lot faster.
Right. Keep it. We on?
Yep.
Running it with Connor. I spend a little bit of time, or maybe it's a good bit of time, I don't know. I spent some time in this round just kind of explaining some things to him. So that's why you see it's kind of slow at some parts. Right now I'm trying to explain to him how he can grab my wrists and try to control me that way, or put his weight on me and grab my neck and stuff like that and try to push me towards the ground. I think I headbutted him in the face there, so you know, positive reinforcement is what you got to use to teach these students. Give them that little bit of a reward for trying to learn something new. Connor's a strong boy. He's a little fucking gorilla, man. I think he weighs 210 pounds. I don't know. I weigh between 167 and 172, depending on, I don't know, the day of the week, I guess.
Drop and shoot a double. There it is. Nice.
So he takes me down. He doesn't quite know what to do from there, so I start trying to explain to him what's going on, what he needs to try to accomplish.
If I were to do that, it would be like, I grab this. Do you go to side control? Yeah. Okay, so keep yourself flat to me. You want to keep your finger to the ground, otherwise I'm just going to push you away. Now, take this leg and swing it back. Yeah, and keep yourself flat to me.
Alright, so I explained that to him. Now we're just going to try to go for it again, see if he can figure out how to submit me. It's hard to take this man down. He's got got some football experience, so he knows how to kind of manhandle people. Played D-line, I believe, and he did a good bit of pushing and pulling on people and that sort of thing, so he's able to control me pretty well. He was almost like, I mean, he almost just took my back really smoothly there. He just didn't get himself all the way over, so he tries to use his leg and he flips me over, gets a hook in, but he didn't know how to choke me really, so I just don't tap because it wasn't that tight. So I grab his foot, or I did grab his foot. I was going to crank on his foot, but then didn't even have to because his choke just wasn't tight. So I flipped over, get him in guard. Hard to control him from here. He's still a ball of energy.
Control. Pull what in? My hands? Just answer after. Okay.
So I'm trying to get a triangle, but he's got his arm stuffed in there, the outside arm. So he breaks free. Luca tells me to take his back. I can't pull it off, or I don't manage to. Connor grabs my legs just to try to control me or whatever, or 69 for a minute, and I eventually get myself out of that situation. He continues manhandling me. Just molests me on down to the floor there where I flip over and I try to get into guard. He extends his hips, pinning me down more. I try going the other way, pretty much giving him my back. He doesn't know what to do with that. Exactly. I come back the way I came from, get a knee in there, frame him out, stick my leg out, and back in guard. Alright. I think by this point he's probably getting tired. Maybe. I don't know. He's a pretty energetic fucker. Yeah, we gotta be. We're entering the tired zone right here. He starts turning that way. I'm not sure why. But I just go ahead and grab onto that neck. And second rear naked of the night. He doesn't want to tap it first, so I just go ahead and blast my hips forward and give him the old crank. Good stuff.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to like do.
So I just wanted to say thanks if you made it this far. Here's just some footage of me trying to figure out this new thing we got at the gym. Pretty sloppy, and it catches me in the face a couple times, but anyway, I'll have some more sparring footage out in probably 2 days. Or actually, yeah, 2 days. Probably another short tomorrow. Trying to do shorts every day, as per Luca's advice. We're gonna see if we can get a few more views on these videos, maybe. But yeah, check back next time if you like what you see so far. Thanks for watching.